Hello, crafty friends. Welcome in. Let our fun begin. Welcome to all our new subscribers. If you're new here, I am Heather, the owner of Stitches, Knots, and More. And my channel, I focus on crafting. Primarily, it's been crochet, but I do like to do macrame, sewing, painting. I'm going to try some air dry clay things. I've done some jewelry making, and that's not stuff I've necessarily done on here, but it's things that I would like to do. I do have my other channel. I do have some of my crafting stuff on Dat Crafty Gamer. I think I might have linked it to this channel somehow, like in a playlist. I may not have. I might have to do that, because on that I have some picture frames that I've upcycled, and I have some wreaths that I've made. I did my first needle felting project on there. So I have quite a few things that I've done on there, some DIYs, some thrift upcycles and stuff. So maybe I'll see if I can't put that stuff, link it somehow. So if you guys want to check out any of those videos, you can. Today's video is going to be kind of short, and I will probably be inserting a clip of the pants that I upcycled. So this is part 2 from last week. We started our upcycle on, it was a pair of jeans and a skirt. The elastic in the skirt was, it was like degrading or like brittle or all stretched out. So, and I did thrift those, and I did wear the skirt even with the elastic, worn out and way too big for my waist. I just put a belt on, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do something different with them, because these jeans I've had for a very long time, and instead of getting rid of them, I'm like, you know what? Let's upcycle them. I think that would be a great idea. So that is what I'm going to show you today, that I did finish the upcycle. I don't know if I got any more footage of me working on them. I feel like I did, and if I did, I'll put that in here in the video today. But I am going to do a clip of me wearing them, trying them on and showing you guys them on. But for this part of the video, I just wanted to share with you guys, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, what was hard, what was easy. So yeah, let's get started. And there should be photos in here too, like I'll show the front of the jeans prior to upcycling them, and then I'll show the back of the jeans before upcycling them. So we're going to start. I will show you the the finished jeans. They're super cute. I am considering hemming them up, because I feel like they're still a little too long. So here is the back. So yep, super cute. So what I might do, I might come closer to you guys just to like show you some stuff up close, but it's probably going to cut me off a little bit, the camera, but the focus is the jeans anyway. So I'm just going to go over with what I did. So on the front, as you can see, I took this part of this fabric and I put it partially down into the pocket, and I did hand sew that. A lot of this stuff was hand sewing, because it's just, without deconstructing the entire jean, I just felt like it would have been almost impossible to do some of the things I wanted to do. So yeah, we took a piece of this fabric, I sewed it inside and up in here and around, so that's sewn in there, and then I embroidered the little bows here. Okay, and then further down, I did decide to I cut out this side to make, like, put the little fabric inside the heart And unfortunately, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but I did crochet this. Okay, I crocheted this part, and for whatever reason, I didn't get it on here straight, so my heart looks a little wonky. But I could technically just take it apart and redo that if I wanted to. But again, it was a pain in the butt to sew that on there. Overall, I really enjoyed the project. I think it turned out great. But this just gives it a little character that the heart is a little wonky. But I even cut it out a little wonky anyway. This side's smaller than this side somehow. So it probably works out that this looks smaller and this looks bigger. So the cutout that I took from over here, I put, again, I did this all hand sewing. So I took a strip of this fabric and ruffled it by hand, and sewed it to this heart. Okay, and then I sewed these pieces down, and then I embroidered love on there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It says love, and then there's a little bow up here. And then like over here on this pocket, I put this strip of jeans. I just ruffled this by hand, and I hand sewed that on as well. The plan was to use this around this heart, but then I was like, it was too short, so I would have had to cut another strip. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to embroider, because this is like number 10 crochet thread here. So I just embroidered a scallop border and just sewed that on there. But since I decided not to use this strip around the heart, I decided to put it here rather than making it waste. And then we go further down, and you will see that I did 2 crocheted squares, and all these colors except the green are in the skirt part that was converted. There is cream, blue, and then I think this is like a wine red. I didn't have a wine red, but I thought this was close enough color to put that on there. So again, I crocheted these, and then I hand sewed these on here as well. And then, did I hand sew this? No, the lace I didn't hand sew. So these I did use the sewing machine. I think I had footage of that last week. So I used the sewing machine to attach these to the pant legs. So that is a breakdown of what we did on the front. Now, what I didn't like about this project is that this fabric was kind of hard to work with. I don't know if you guys can see that if I put it close enough, but it has a crepey look to it, and it's really not that thick. I don't feel like it's that thick. So it was really hard to work with it. And then on the back, as y'all may have seen, the jeans were plain on the back. There's probably a photo right now popping up showing you the back of the jeans. So what I did here, well, what I wanted to do, I was hoping to put some sort of butterfly applique like in this area, but I think the pockets just came over too far, and that may not have worked out. And then plus I wasn't sure how to make an applique because I can't cut this stuff straight to save my life. Like even whenever I was sewing the seams together for this, because I have like seams on the inside here, I could have I didn't want to iron this at all because it's crepey. Like I don't want to iron out the texture that's in it. But after I finished everything, I was like, I bet I could have just like ironed the areas that were going to be seams. I could have ironed those flat so I could get a better cut, and it might have worked out better. But so since I decided I couldn't put the butterfly up here, I wanted to do it on the pockets. And the other idea was to have a little kitty cat poking out of the jeans because I saw that in a short. And I might do that in another upcycle because I do think that would be cute to embroider a little cat's head and its paws holding on here like I saw in that short. But I didn't want to deconstruct, I didn't want to take the pockets off to embroider stuff on them. So my arm is like weak. So instead of doing that, I just kept the pocket simple. I did little stars here and then an embroidery bow. And I did that on both. And then the lace, I hand sewed that as close to the pocket as I could. And then I ironed it. And then further down, I put little bows on the backs of the knees. Now, I don't know how centered I got those. I don't know. Can you all see that? But I put little bows on the back of the knees. Because I'm like, well, when I'm walking away, I want it to be cute from the back too. So what I did with these, I just cut a strip. And again, I did use my rotary cutter this time because I did find my little cutting mat. So it was a little easier to get them straight. But then I used some spare blue fabric I had like behind the bows to give them a little more structure, because if I hadn't done that, they wouldn't look like this. They would just flop because of this material. So I put the fabric on the back of them and then sewed them together and then sewed them to this. So I basically just did probably 5 loops around here, and then I just tacked it over here and I tacked it over here. So the bows would kind of stay up and hold their shape. I mean, they were going to kind of hold their shape anyway, but I thought if I just did the center, they would wobble around a little bit, and I didn't want that. So, but yeah, that is our jeans. Let me know what y'all think. I'll give you a little close-up of that maybe. And then on the front, I'm pretty pleased with how they turned out. I'm still trying to decide if I want to hem them up a little more, and you'll see that in the video that I'm going to put in here, that I might have already put in here. Actually, I'll probably just put it in here somewhere of me trying it on and showing you what they look like. So that's them. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of my first jean/skirt upcycle. Did you like it? What was your favorite part about it? Oh, did I give you a close-up of that? So that just says love in the center. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Have you ever done an upcycle? Do you have any channels that you would recommend watching for upcycles? Because I do have another idea for another one. So these jeans are practically brand new, but they're size 8, and I feel like I can't really wear a size 8 anymore. I'm good with the size 10, but I feel like a size 8 just doesn't work for me anymore. So I have these jeans, and then I have this skirt that I could use to upcycle these jeans with. So there might be another upcycle in our future. I hope y'all enjoyed the upcycle. And I did have something that I crocheted, but I'm kind of saving that for the next video, because the next video I think I'm going to just do like a mushroom type thing. What was I calling that? Oh, like 20 some plus mushroom patterns to try for mushroom lovers. I don't know, something like that. So I'm looking those up because we're not going to be around next week. So I need it to be something simple that I can just do while we're away. So I've already went on Etsy and found a bunch of mushroom patterns and stuff like that I want to share. Because I feel like there are people out there that kind of like that stuff. So I wanted to do a compilation video multiple patterns. I might add some free in there. Right now I just have stuff from Etsy, but between now and next Thursday's video, I'll look on Ravelry for some mushroom patterns, and then look up some free mushroom patterns too that we can include in the video. So that's what's to come next week. So yeah, I think that's really all I have for y'all this week. Hopefully you enjoyed the clip of me wearing the pants that I just completed. And they won't be hemmed yet, so if I decide to hem them, I feel like they need to be hemmed or they're going to get destroyed, because they're just going to drag on the floor or the ground and get holes in them. So I'm probably going to hem them up just a little bit, but that's not something that y'all will really need to see. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Share with others that you think like upcycles. And if you didn't catch part one, just you can go catch that video. I can link it somewhere in here if you didn't see part one. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.